prestige of this championship is the history. We just had our Breakfast of Champions. We had 50 years of champions.
I don't think there's a single event that brings in the number of golfers and the talent pool that we have for the Utah State Amateur.
This is the peak of all Utah amateur golf. I think it's the top tournament.
The State Am is the most prestigious tournament in Utah.
The championship's been around for 117 years. No other tournament in the world can boast that.
It's almost one of those numbers that's too big to grasp. That we get to be a part of that, and I think the players that are here get a sense that they're part of that unbroken cycle.
That's something special. You know, the Utah State Am in general is just an awesome tournament to win.
I think it's a big deal. I think it means a lot to a lot of people. I think Soldier Hollow is a great venue.
A spectacular venue, spectacular scenery.
I think Soldier Hollow is one of the best tests of golf in Utah.
We absolutely love this place.
I think it's truly a championship course.
We've had the USGA Amateur Public Links here in 2012. It's the only course that can boast hosting a national championship.
5 state championships and 1 national championship in 11 years.
This is really the culmination of all those events. It's really kind of a celebration.
And this is where championships are played.
It provides a lot of different challenges.
Just every hole kind of a new challenge.
These greens are very difficult to read, especially on the front 9 of the Gold, just because it's built on the side of a mountain.
I think it reflects a little bit in the low scores being so low. The good scores, the good players can go low.
I think you have to be spot on with your game.
I think it brings out a lot of our top players, as you see in our match play field.
This is probably one of the strongest fields I've seen at the State Am.
These guys play week in and week out.
We've got a tremendous amount of ability out there.
My expectation was to win the stroke play and win the match play as well. You know, and the State Am as a whole, there's a lot of good competitors, a lot of good amateurs, past champions this year.
We've got several past champions. We've got a lot of young talent out there also.
I've been hitting a lot of fairways and a lot of greens and just having fun out there, making the key putts when I need to.
And I've just kind of gotten done what I had to do, making some key putts when I needed to.
I feel good. I had some close matches coming in, and I made some good putts.
Struggling a little bit with some things, but they're coming.
You know, I don't really stress out too bad if I start struggling for a few holes.
And I feel really good about my game, confident with the putter, and I'm excited for the match today, and then hopefully, you know, keep moving on.
Take it shot by shot and play hole by hole, see what happens.
I knew the first 2 days were the most important part of the tournament, just getting into match play, because you never know what's going to happen after then.
Most, if not all, of the top point getters are in the match play field, and a lot of guys that are on the top of that list didn't even make match play, so that speaks to how strong this field is this year.
Anything can happen.
18 holes is a long match, so anything can happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final match of the 117th Utah State Amateur Championship at Soldier Hollow.
Going into the finals, I wasn't hitting the driver really well.
Going into the last 18 holes, even the last day as a whole, you kind of visualize yourself winning. You want to imagine yourself winning and holding the trophy.
Playing in the finals, I know I was playing against Jordan and he hits the ball a long ways, but it was more important to get the ball in play. I just tried to keep doing what I was doing.
Without further ado, we'd like to introduce the Utah State Amateur Champion, the 117th Annual, Jordan Rogers.
Playing against Jordan was great.
I was super excited. You know, Darren and I we're good friends. I've been able to get to know him and kind of pick his brain here and there, and he's kind of a role model of mine.
There wasn't a point in time that I felt like, because he's my friend, that I didn't want to win.
Going into that final match, your competitive drive comes in and you want to win no matter what, no matter if it's your good friend.
I love him, but I wanted to beat him.
And I'm grateful and I was happy that I was able to come out on top, especially to a great champion like Darren.
I wish it would have ended differently, but it was Jordan's turn.